This is a story about the night I saw my future and the person I almost became. It was 2016. I was sitting in a small bedroom, staring at my phone. The rain tapped softly against the window. The room was dim. Just one lamp on. The kind of room that feels smaller at night. I remember scrolling through social media, watching people I went to school with celebrate new jobs, new cars, new cities. And I felt stuck, like everyone else had a head start, and I was late to my own life. Every morning felt the same. Wake up, go to class, work part-time, come home exhausted. I walked the same streets every day. Coffee shops full of ambitious people, buses packed with tired faces, everyone moving somewhere, everyone chasing something. And I kept asking myself, when does it become my turn? I didn't want luxury, I just wanted proof that I mattered. One weekend, I went to help clean out some old family belongings. Dusty boxes, faded photos, forgotten memories. That's when I found it. An old watch, heavy, scratched, out of place. It didn't tick, it didn't shine, it looked dead. I almost threw it away, but something made me keep it. I didn't know. It would change everything. That night, the room went silent. Not quiet, silent, like the world had paused. The rain stopped. The hum of electricity disappeared. I looked down at the watch. It was glowing. Before I could react, everything went dark. The walls twisted. The air felt heavy. And then, nothing. When I opened my eyes, I wasn't in my old room anymore. I was standing in a high-rise apartment, floor-to-ceiling windows, city lights stretching endlessly below, modern furniture, clean space. It felt expensive. It felt earned. But I hadn't earned it. I grabbed the phone on the table. It unlocked with my face. My name was in emails, contracts, business headlines, investment reports. I wasn't just doing okay. I was powerful. I walked through this new life. Nice restaurants, private meetings, people greeting me differently. They stood straighter when I entered. They listened carefully when I spoke. I thought, so this is what success feels like. No more worrying about bills, no more doubt, no more feeling small. For the first time in my life, I felt ahead. But then I noticed something strange. In meetings, the room felt tense. Employees avoided eye contact. They didn't interrupt me. They didn't laugh. They nodded. Too quickly. Too carefully. At first, I told myself, they respect you. But respect doesn't feel cold. This felt cold. One night, I stayed late. The office was quiet. I opened old recordings, emails, internal messages, and I watched myself. And I didn't recognize that person. My voice was sharp, impatient, harsh. I cut people off. I dismissed concerns. I threatened positions when targets weren't met. I chose profit over people, over and over again. And no one pushed back, because they were afraid. I sat alone in that office, surrounded by glass walls and city lights. And for the first time, success felt heavy. I had money, influence, control, but I had no warmth in the room, no genuine smiles, no trust. I had built something powerful, but I had destroyed something human. Somewhere between 2016 and this future, ambition had turned into greed. Confidence had turned into arrogance. Drive had turned into hunger, not hunger for growth, hunger for control. I held the watch again. My hands were shaking. I realized something terrifying. I didn't remember becoming this way. It didn't happen overnight. It happened in small choices, little compromises, moments where money mattered more than kindness, moments where ego mattered more than empathy. That's how it happens. Not suddenly, slowly. I asked myself, if this is the future, do I want it? The answer was no, and I pressed the watch. I woke up in my old room. The same cracked paint, the same small desk, the same unfinished life. It was 2016 again. Nothing had changed, except me. Now I knew. I knew success was possible, but I also knew what it could cost. I stood in front of the mirror, looking at a younger version of myself, still unsure, still broke, still unknown, and I made a promise. I will chase success, but I will never chase it at the expense of people. I will never confuse fear for respect. I will never let ambition turn me cold, because becoming rich is easy. Becoming good is harder. This time, I worked differently. I studied harder. I listened more. I built skills. I built relationships. I failed more than once. But I didn't cut corners. I didn't crush people to climb higher. I grew slowly. And that growth felt real. When small wins came, they felt earned, not stolen. Years later, sitting quietly in a park at sunset, I thought about that version of me, the powerful one, the feared one, the lonely one. And I understood something. Money doesn't corrupt you. It amplifies you. If you are insecure, it amplifies insecurity. If you are selfish, it amplifies selfishness. If you are kind, it amplifies kindness. The future isn't dangerous. Losing yourself is. As the sun rises over the city, I stand knowing one thing. The best future isn't the richest one. It isn't the most impressive one. It's the one you can live with. The one where people trust you. The one where you can sleep peacefully. The one where success didn't cost your soul. This is a story about the future I almost became, and the one I chose instead. Because the best future is the one you create.